Hello everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we will look at who is destined to be your romantic connection and what is its purpose. We have these oracle decks, this oracle deck right here to help begin the reading, and I must ask you to please forgive my hands again. I have been painting, and this is the reason why this reading is going out later than usual. You have to paint when you have the weather, right? So I'm going to draw 3 cards from here to give you 3 piles to choose from, and then I will pull out some oracle decks as well as the tarot deck for each pile's reading. Okay, so let's draw 3 cards. Randomly draw them. See what we have. This one here, this one, and this one. This is the Everyday Witch Oracle. Okay, the first pile we have Joy and Delight. That's your card. Joy and Delight. For pile number 2, we have Earth Magic. And this is your card. And pile number 3, we have Meditation for Clarity. Siamese kitty. Okay, so please use your intuition to determine which pile speaks to you. Though if you're feeling guided to all 3 piles, by all means then, please watch all 3 readings. If you'd rather choose your pile another way, I will randomly choose 4 letters, tiles, 4 alphabet tiles, for you to choose your pile. Okay? There's 4 there, 4 here, and 1 more. Ooh, we got an X. Interesting. All right, pile number 1, we have M, W, O, and J. Okay, pile number 2, we have R, F, V, and E. Okay, and for pile number 3, we have X, Q, talk about oddball letters, I, another one, and G. Okay. So that's your 3 piles, and take your time and use your intuition or whatever letter might resonate with you. Then I'll be back. Hi, pile number 1. You have chosen the oracle card Joy and Delight as your pile. And if you haven't chosen with your intuition, you chose your pile as with an alphabet letter that you most resonate with. We have M, W, O, and J. We'll set those aside. They will be in your reading. The energies of those letters will be in your reading, irregardless. So you have Joy and Delight, and we have these oracle decks to choose some more cards. Let's find out what cards want to be part of the energy. Let's see, one of those. Get 2 of the Lenormand. This one and this one. This oracle. We're trying to find out who is destined to be your romantic connection and what is its purpose. Pardon me. What is its purpose? Okay, so who is destined to be your romantic connection and what is its purpose? All right, we got them all, and this is the tarot deck we're going to be using shortly. So what do we have? We have Phoenix. Oh, well, we know Phoenix is like the the symbol that rises, you know, above the ashes, rises from the ashes. And I'm just going to read about it in a minute. But let's find out what the other ones are. We have Water of Celestial, Dreaming Layers. Okay. And Lenormand, we have the Tower and the Luck card. The Clover, 4-leaf clover, Luck card. All right. Let's go ahead and read this Phoenix one before we get too far ahead of ourselves. This book is so big. Let's see, where is Phoenix? Okay, found the spirit section. Here we go. Freedom from suffering and past karma. Reincarnation. The Phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The Phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. The essence of the Phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the Phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and the dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerges. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the Phoenix lifts our spirits up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. So it looks like somebody has been, putting the old self down, relaxing it so that the spirit can emerge. The fire within us, that is our birthright, can rise up and make us appear, help us appear to be who we really are. All right. So interesting. That would be something that you're the person that you are destined to be connected with is undergoing right now a transformation. Water of Celestial, we have Dreaming Layers. Okay, here we go. Water of Celestial, Dreaming Layers. As a flowing feeling of life ascends into the celestial realms, it reveals the many layers of interpenetration, the endless celestial realms within. In altered states of awareness, guidance, and understanding, this card is a recognition that we exist on many layers of experience, and that by turning into them, seeking to find a means of helping the layers relate, we come to find a deeper wholeness and healing. Closing your eyes opens the vision to a far-reaching imaginal realm of endless possibility. Learning to explore and relate to these many other states of being informs your life in ways that may at first seem easy to dismiss, yet contain irrefutable keys to unlocking your potential. So yeah, somebody is seeing that there's more to the situation, more to than what meets the eye, more to the life that they have been living. There's more to it than they have realized before. And I heard realized before they are actually waking up to the realization that they are like they're eternal, but in what I'm getting is that they are that we exist on many different layers, many different planes or realms or dimensions. There's many layers. I mean, even just at the 3D level, there's so many levels of who we are. Like as we present ourselves as this one to somebody and that one to somebody, the masks or the roles that we play. There are different different aspects of who we are, like that diamond. The next cards we have is transform. There's transformation, like the phoenix, and speaking true. Speak true. So making sure that what they have to say is going to be said with integrity. There's the crown here and the sword that she's holding, and she's ready. She's ready to speak her truth. And so we have someone who has found that there is a person that they are wanting to connect with, that is going to bring them a lot of joy and delight, but this is going to bring you a lot of joy and delight as well. This connection, it's going to be with a person who it seems like maybe they either have been transforming without you knowing, right? Because you may have not ever met them before, but they are they have been transforming, changing their ways, growing and evolving, rising up from the burning of their old egoic self into someone who is going to be a truth speaker, someone who is going to be presenting themselves with integrity and truth, right? They are realizing there's many layers to themselves and to anything in particular, so even a situation, there's many layers to it, that if this is a person from the past that you've met, they have realized that there was a layer of them at the time when they met you that was an unevolved layer, okay? Layer that would be kind of lower on the totem pole, if you want to say. But now they have been rising and working on themselves, possibly, most likely through situations that have been tumultuous. This is the Tower. The Tower of the Lenormand isn't a bad thing. So there has been a reformulation of this person from the ground up. They're going to be rebuilding their foundation on the foundation of truth and transformation. Truth and transformation, and that is what they're finding is that making these changes, this transformation in the self, that they're realizing that they have a pretty darn, they say a sweet life to look forward to. They have a sweet life to look forward to. They know that it's the route to go. It's the path to go that's going to bring them luck and blessings, right? Luck and blessings, fortune that they wouldn't otherwise have. That the person that they see in you is somebody who is going to bring them so much joy and delight, and great luck, just blessings, right? If you want to just look at that as blessings, prosperity possibly, but blessings overall, blessings. So let's get some more on. Okay, that one, just a minute, guys. It's the Knight of Swords, which to me suits this card very, very well. Right? This is the fastest moving horse, knight in the tarot deck, and it's like it's going full forward. It's not stopping for anything. It's kind of like the Fool in the sense it's just taking a leap, and it's going to go forward, and it's going to be quick, and it's going to deliver its message which is truth. There's nothing but truth coming from this Knight of Swords. What else do we have? We have the King of Swords. Okay, let's get these down here where you can see them better. King of Swords. All right, and we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, the Five of Swords. Oh my goodness. You have the Page of Cups, the Seven of Cups. There's some love going on here. Two of Pentacles, and this one, Page of Pentacles. Wow, what do we have here? We have swords. We have just one wand. We got 3 swords, 2 cups, and 2 pentacles. Very interesting. So yeah, so what do we have for a person here? There is somebody, let's see here. Just give me a moment to have a look. Okay, somebody is coming in with an offer, okay? Somebody, this person that is your romantic connection, that you're destined to be with, is coming in with an offer to you. They have been working on themselves, like I said. They have been living on different layers, of course, and they've been evolving, going up, evolving and growing emotionally, finding emotional balance, you know, mind and heart balance kind of thing. Mind and, you know, the desires of the heart and the practical everyday is coming into balance for them. Whereas more so, there was a time where they were out of balance, where they were feeling, you know, young and full of vim and vigor, right? Just taking the tiger by the tail and doing whatever they wanted to do, date whoever they wanted to date, you know, grabbing the tiger by the tail and just living life vicariously through their own youth, you know, the spirit of I'm immortal and I can do anything and it doesn't matter what I do. Like, look at me, doesn't matter what I do, I'll always land on my feet kind of thing, right? So I'm just going to do what pleases me, and then, you know, if anyone wants to go along with me, that's fine. If not, then, you know, they'll just have to, you know, accept it and get on with it, move on, right? So this person that you're destined to be romantically connected to has grown. They've grown. They're in their later, I'm not saying later years, but their later evolutionary journey. Okay, they are evolving. They have been making very important transformations in themselves. There's somebody that really wants to connect with you, and they see that you are the one that makes them feel alive, joyful and delighted. You know, you make them feel alive. They feel like they can build a foundation with you, that their life moving forward with you would be quite foundational. It's in the sense that it's going to be a long term. It's going to be the commitment ever after. It's going to be a long-term commitment where they have no interest in, because they've grown to the point where they have no interest in, let's just see how it goes with you, and you know, if I don't like it, or I feel like I would like to move on or try something different, I'll just move on. No, this person is looking at you as the one that they know, that they see you as someone who speaks the truth, who's the person who lives by your sword, by your integrity, somebody who is you can trust what you say you're going to do. You can be trusted. You're trustworthy. You would not you know, betray them or steer them wrong, not on purpose, that's for sure. And they want to show up to be with you in that way as well, because they have been taken for a ride. They've been taken advantage of. That's why they're having to rise from the ashes of a life of disappointment, and you know, feeling like that they were in stable relationships or whatever, and they didn't work out that way. They are definitely looking for somebody who is going to, they're looking at you somebody who's going to be able to grow with them. All right, perhaps they see you as someone who's already evolving and growing. Okay, but they are definitely wanting to move this along quickly. They are coming forward to tell you the truth and only the truth. If it's a past person, they're coming to tell you what's going on in their life, and it's a life of that they are seeking information and advice from somebody in an authority position. It could be they're seeing a counselor. You know, if they're trying to deal with the after effects of whatever it was that's happened in their life that turned them on their heads. Okay, turned them on their head, turned them upside down, and causing them to actually start looking at their life in more of a reflective, introspective kind of way, like going into hermit time, having to face their past, their own past, and their own behaviors that may, you know, every choice that they've made had led them to where they were. Now they're wanting to make more choices, of course, decisions, but they want those choices to be of a thoughtful type of choice, something that is going to be something that's going to reach or manifest the truth for them. That they know that whatever they put into their decision making is what they're going to get back. So they want to be able to make decisions from what's best for them and what's best for the person that they want to, that they want to connect with. Okay, for the relationship. They want to make sure that it's for their highest good. It's for the highest good of your relationship. Of course, it's always, if that's the case, it's good for everyone. But they have been through a battle. But this battle here is someone who has grabbed. These are all battles that they've been through, whether they won or didn't, but they've been fighting. They've been fighting to keep their fire alive, to be able to continue to feel motivated and continue to feel ignited about life, about a connection with somebody, to actually connect at the heart level. They've got their wand, it's lit, it's the most burning wand of all the 8, the rest of them. It's this brightest burning wand. They are ready. They're persevering, even though they have been crushed and possibly been taken advantage of, by somebody, taken advantage of, and they are ready to do whatever it takes in order for them to be able to go forward and continue to live their life and look for the right relationship. If this is somebody from the past, they're coming back towards you because they see you as the one. They have a lot of desire to be with you, and they know that somehow they had sabotaged the relationship with you in the past. If it's somebody brand new, they have been sabotaged themselves, and they're owning up to, that's the thing, is they're recognizing and owning up to the errors of their own way, how they have actually been sabotaging their own life because of the decisions that they made prior to having seen you, met you, or will be meeting you. Okay, and so they are going to be coming to you with sincerity and a lot of affection. If this is somebody from the past, it could be that they're obviously offering you their cup of love. They're going to tell you that they care a lot for you, if not tell you that they love you and want to be with you. They may actually need to apologize to you if what they did before sabotaged the relationship, right? They know that you would be expecting that, and they expect that of themselves right now too. They're seeing that they need to do these things. That's the transformation. They're recognizing that they have, what they've done in the past, the folly of their ways, is that some things that they're going to need to have to apologize for. And so this is possibly, if it's a person from the past, they treated you like they had other options, they had other opportunities, they had other choices to make that wouldn't involve you. They could choose to be with you, but they obviously didn't. If this is somebody that is not coming from your past. Is somebody who they see you as somebody who is their guiding light, that you're going to help, you're going to help them to leave the confusion of feeling like they don't have the one in their life that they've been dreaming of, desiring, right? The one that they want to create a foundational life with. Someone that is going to be making them feel like they're the luckiest person alive to have you in their life. They've done all this transforming. They've moved through different layers of themselves. They've grown. They just know that whatever it is that they have been doing, that there's been a lot of confusion because they have not met you yet. You're the one. They haven't met you yet. You're going to be able to clear this up for them. They will not be sitting in confusion. They will be able to give you their affection and express themselves to you, and they're going to be able to know that with the balance that they're bringing into their own heart and mind, right? Balance into their own heart and mind, that they're ready to make this offer to you. And it's a page is like turning over a new leaf. It's like starting a new page with the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. We've got love, we have affection, and we have tangible prosperity, tangible opportunity, a mindset, a new mindset that says, it's you I want to move forward with. It's you. You're the one. You're the one. I'm so glad I've met you. Or if there's somebody from the past, it's like you are the one. They've come to that realization. You are the one. So for this reason, like, what is the purpose of this connection? What is the purpose of connection? Okay, for anybody, whether it's both cases, whether it's somebody that you haven't met, or three cases, I guess, haven't met, somebody you have met, and you're going to obviously get an offer of, I'd like to take you out for coffee, something like that, or it's somebody from the past coming back. Irregardless of what the situation is, the purpose of this particular romantic connection is about evolving, the two of you evolving, them evolving, you being involved, evolving, of course, but at the most rudimentary level, let's say it's about learning how to get what you want without knives, knives and forks. And it's about learning how to be in a relationship and choose it wisely. That's what I got. Choose it wisely. Leaving the, what is he saying? Leaving the sharp pieces behind, putting them down. In other words, what I get from that message from Archangel Michael is that speak your truth, but speak it in a way that does not wound someone. There's not going to be wounded, okay? Speak your truth. Speak it fast if you need to, but speak your truth, but speak it with sensitivity, obviously, so that you're not harming someone with your words. This relationship is about learning to work together, to look at life together in a way that there's just so many opportunities that the two of you can come together and offer each other this cup of love, and discover many more things for the two of you coming together. It's about learning to find love and affection in life as a couple. The balancing act between the two of you will be one that is it's all about, you may be having kids, like starting a family life together, okay? Because you got 2 pages here. You might have to, but you're going to teach them a lot. If you do, are you in that phase of your life where you want to get with somebody and get married and have kids or whatever, you are going to be putting the old ways away that have been burdensome and hurtful. That you're going to teach your kids how to look at life with more optimism, more love, more affection, and with a mindset that says, have a good time. Have a good time. You know, enjoy your life. Reach for things that you feel in your heart you want to experience, knowing all the while that you are to love your life, but make sure that you do whatever it is that you're going to do. You're going to do it without the intent of hurting someone, okay? Sabotaging your life in that way, sabotaging relationships in that way. That's what you would teach your children, because you're learning that. You're going to be learning that, coming together and making a life with each other, transforming your lives in marvelous ways because of what you've both been through, and now you're coming together with having learned some lessons, and really hard-won lessons, and now you're going to be able to impart that energy, that knowledge, those lessons, that learning onto, you know, impressionable children that, you know, either, you know, whether you're going to have kids or not, coming together with the person that you're destined to be connected with, romantically connected with. But in any case, if it's not, it's just you are learning to be able to turn over a new leaf, start a new page, a new chapter kind of thing, by being, you know, looking at life with curious eyes, like through the eyes, the lens of a child, right? That there's just so much yet the 2 of you can do together, and love doing it together, that it's going to be, you're going to be balanced because you're bringing love into it. Love and connection you're bringing into it. And not only the love is possible because of the lessons you've been through. Okay? The lessons you've been through. So that's what I see for you of who is destined to be your romantic connection and what is its purpose. Can we get maybe an idea? Let's see if we can get an idea of when this might be. Okay? Let's find out if we can get an idea of when this might happen. Whether it's a person coming back from the past or it's somebody new that you haven't been in a relationship with yet. Okay? 2 of Swords. I was thinking 2, like as in February. 2 of Swords. Well, and 10 of Pentacles. And then the Page of Swords. Okay. You're going to hear from them. You're going to either meet them or, you know, communicate with them through social media or by telephone. Okay? Or, you know, online. It could be through your computer, email, right? Social media, email, or by phone, text messages, that kind of thing. But the 2 of Swords, what that tells me is that the Swords is like you can't see. You've got a decision to make and you just can't see your way to what decision to be made. But the 2 tells me, like I said, right away, I was thinking of 2 before the card came out, and so I'm thinking February. And it could even be the 10th of February for the 10 of Pentacles. But in any case, it's going to be a very, it's going to be a 10 of Pentacles time when you hear from this person, or this person asks you out on a date, or whatever it is, that they make their presence known to you. Yep, and they'll do it through that the social media. But yeah, I would say February, somewhere towards the middle of February. You know, you got Valentine's, right? But there's February the 10th, or it just is February, but this is somebody that's coming in that wants that long-term commitment with you, and you're going to be more than happy to be you know, saying yes to them. Like, yeah, let's go out for lunch or dinner or something. Yes, let's yes, it's been a while since I've heard from you, you know. Oh, you want to meet? Okay, yes, you know, that kind of thing. You're going to, you know, Ten of Pentacles is that in excess kind of thing. It's like, it's over the top energy. So it's like this kind of energy, right? Where you're going to be doing cartwheels because she said, yes, she wanted to meet you, or he said, or he, you know, contacted you after however long it's been since been no contact. So hopefully that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like, share, and comment, and that and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll check in with you again soon. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen Earth Magic as your card, pile number 2. And if you didn't choose it through your intuition, you chose it with an alphabet tile that you most resonated with. You've got R, F, V, and E. So I'll put those aside. Those tiles will be the energy that's in this reading as well. All right. Get out of the way there. There we go. Okay, so we are looking at who is destined to be your romantic connection and what is its purpose. What's the connection? What is its purpose? Okay, let's take that one. The Lenormand. All right. Let's just take those, right? Ooh, look at that. Main male. We got the snake, polar bear, and the bird cage. The key, freedom. And one of these. Okay, that's the one. Embrace enthusiasm, number 14. Okay, and what about one of these oracle cards? The Wild Harmonic Oracle. There we go. We've got Earth of Spirit, nurturing boundaries. Okay, someone's nurturing some boundaries. Let's see, crocodile. Crocodile, wow. Like that's an apex predator, right? This is somebody who is truly, well, let's see too, if you want to know if it's somebody, either whether they're coming from the past or someone new to you, they may be coming from the area of life where at the planet, I should say, the area of the planet where crocodiles exist. And that would be what? Crocodiles are in like Africa, around Africa and Australia, right? There could be more, but that's about the two I know. So there could be somebody from those two countries. Well, Africa's a nation, but you know what I'm saying. Water, crocodile, first one, yay. Let's see, resting, submerging, collecting energy and cooling off. Okay, somebody who is resting and collecting energy. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. It's kind of like a hermit, I guess. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, and building energy. Fill up the vital reserve so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. When in balance, they are wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. When out of balance, they feel stuck, lashes out, and to bring into balance, they need rest and Makarasana pose, whatever that is. It could be the meditation pose, I don't know. But yeah, so somebody is, they're working on bringing their energy together into a place where they can manifest the romantic connection that they have their eye on. which is you, of course. Yes, and this person is going to be your main person. Now, this doesn't have to be a man, but in Lenormand, it generally means it's a man. But it could be a main, you know, a woman that's sitting in their masculine energy. So what I get from this is that they are conjuring up. They're using their ability, their practical senses, which is earth, right? They're using their practical senses to be able to conjure up the energy they need in order to manifest the enthusiasm and the desire to want to strike the iron while it's hot, as they say. There's a lot of earth here. So this earth of spirit, yeah, this is water, but you know, it's very, very earthly. Earth magic. And they've got the snake, got the polar bear. Let's see. Let's read this one. Earth of spirit. There we go. So earth of spirit here. It's like an egg that's cracking, right? It's ready to be born. As the earth energies ascend into the spirit of creativity, they bring the empowerment that is limitation. As the earth energies ascend into the spirit of creativity, they bring the empowerment that is limitation. Meditation, boundaries, creative circumstances, nurturing boundaries, capacity, limits, and the intuition that it is time to grow beyond. A card that shows me boundaries can be helpful, healing, and give you a place within which to unfold. It also reminds you that there comes a time to crack the shell and cross the boundaries into an unknown world. A painting is made all the more effective by its framing. It is perspective and context that gives deeper significance to the forms they contain, each a realm to explore and to recognize when you've outgrown them. Yeah, so they're trying to conserve their energy right now, because when they're ready to make their presence known to you, they will be, not only have they have developed healthy boundaries in their life towards people, places, and things that have been, you know, trying to take from them in some way, shape, or form. Could be a relationship that they have been going through and putting an end to. Now they're kind of like in the middle between having put the end to something and wanting to step out and embrace enthusiasm, embrace moving forward. Like this reminds me of the Three of Cups, where you know they're going to be making their presence known, wanting to either reconcile with you or to meet you in some social setting where people are celebrating, possibly just in a social setting, whether they're celebrating or not, but they're celebrating would be of the two of you celebrating, knowing each other, coming together, meeting each other. They have been very, very diligently and persevering through bringing their energy into themselves so that they can reassess what it is that makes them tick. Like, what is it that they want? What do they want in their life? What do they want out of life? What do they want in a relationship with you? Whether it's a person from the past or someone that you have already met or are about to meet, they know you. They know of you. Okay, that's this who is destined to be your romantic connection and what is its purpose comes from me knowing that I'm doing this reading from the perspective that this person knows you. You may know them too, but they know you. They know of you, at the very least, they know of you. They want to be the main person in your life. This 7, the snake card, is about it is spiritual in the sense that the snake, although it can be sneaky and deceptive, and it could lie and it could be tempting, whatever, it can also be the sign, the symbol of eternal growth, of transforming, because snakes, they leave an old skin behind. They literally slither out of their old skin, leave it behind, and they're basically brand new all over again, and they are evolving, growing as a result. So this person here has got some growing that they've been wanting to do, or have been kind of, maybe whether they're forced into it or not, they've been feeling like they have they've needed to become somebody who is going to be pure of heart, pure of intent, because what they've been before, they've made this this transformation, letting go of old ways, old habits, old ways of thinking, ideas, attitudes, opinions, stuff like that. They were the type of person who was more about the earthly matters, about what they can get from life, and instead of what they can give to life. And they have been taking a serious look at themselves, whether in the mirror or just internally, spiritually looking at themselves and saying, what is it that I really want? I need to know that I'm number one. I'm number one. Self-love comes from knowing that you are number one. To you, you're number one. To someone else, you're not. Someone else, they should be number one. But they know that they have to develop a way to be able to look at who they are, who they want to be, and who they want to be when they're with someone else that they want to be with. Okay? And this is something that they're needing to sort out, that with the earth magic, that use their resources. The resources could be tangible resources, right? But it's resources that have to do with there's a crystal and there's some sage there, purifying smoke, that the embers from the sage burn and create this smoke that's supposed to clear the energy, the area of energy. The crystal has its own purifying energy, and then there's salt here. So whatever, all three of these have a purifying property. Okay, so they're about learning how to use what they have available to them. That is their own mental faculties, right? Their emotional health and their spiritual prowess. The predator. They have that. They have everything that they need in order for them to purify their own energies, purify their own way, their thinking, how they behave, how they operate in relationship. They're working on that right now. They are inside their own, space, head space, emotional space. They're in within their own boundaries, their own confines, like a hermit would be, like in the dark seeking the light. The crack in the egg is about needing to bring some light into this confined space here. So the tarot will tell us more, but they are, when they're ready, they're going to use the key to free themselves, because that rose is right there. The rose is all about love, right? They're going to use their inner knowing, their inner learnings from time spent in introspection and in being hermited within their own boundaries, feeling safe, but also doing the work to find out what it is that makes them tick. They know that they have a desire to be with you, but they may be coming from a place where they aren't ready for that, for you. They aren't ready to be what you need them to be. You know what they say? Don't come, or come, if you're going to come correct. Because if you're not going to come correct, don't come at all. So we have strength, yes, building up some of that emotional strength, mental and emotional strength. you know, taming the lion, the ego, right? Taming the lion and finding the wisdom through all of that. Taming that ego. The wisdom you gain. Yes. Pure intentions. The freedom of you know, mind, freedom of, you know, of being ready to open up your heart to someone that they feel you deserve. They feel, they look at you and they know you deserve to have someone who can come to you with an open and pure heart. You know, somebody who is ready for that. And that if they've got to wait and hold back, right? Hold themselves back from that for a time, then it's only going to be able to, you know, it's going to bring the two of you together in a way that the two of you deserve to be together. Before that time is what I'm getting, is before that time, it's going to, it could, they're afraid. They fear that it could actually sabotage their chances of being with you. Okay. We have the Hermit. Well, there you go, right? The Moon. Okay, yeah. Moon. Judgment. Discerning. The Chariot, movement forward. Being prepared for that. Because of the Three of Swords. Let's get a couple more cards. The Hangman. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. And the Five of Swords. There's that self-sabotage. That's that sabotaging. They are afraid that if they don't get out of their lack mentality right now, that they're going to sabotage any chances of being with you. There's a lack mentality that they are facing right now because of some kind of relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship or a work relationship, or maybe even business going badly, having to close the doors kind of thing. Whatever it is, it's been something that is had put them into a tailspin and made them have to go inward. The Hermit. The fear here, see, the fear is like there's things that things look much bigger than they really are. This is the raven, and look, when you look at it in the moonlight, it looks scary. It's big, it's huge. It could pick you up and carry you off and devour you, right? So it's one of those things where they had to make a decision to be able to move forward without the broken heart energy of what's happened to them before. This could be someone from the past who's had a relationship that's gone awry, or like I said, they had to fold a business. Whatever it is, this person, they've had something happen that has really broke their heart, made them fearful, to be able to reach out and be with someone new, or to come back into your life, because they were in not good energy. They're sitting in the ego of fear, which is what it is, right? Ego is fear. The reason why we behave as an egomaniac is because we fear letting others see us for who we really see ourselves. We don't want others to see us the way we see ourselves. We literally see ourselves. And so we have to put on a facade, a face, a mask, whatever, and that's the ego. So the ego had to be tamed, brought in. They've gone into hermit mode, like being in their nurturing space within their own boundaries of safety. They're waiting because they need time to pull the energy back into themselves, like a crocodile. Crocodiles, they lunge out of the water at something, right? So they need to be able to pull all that energy back in that they put in elsewhere that's been depleting to them. Draw on their resources that they have to be able to purify that energy, to balance it to purify it, but to make it, neutralize it, neutralize the energy, neutralizing the energy, so that there is a chance that they can leave the old energy behind. And that's the discerning moment to make that judgment, that before they lunge forward into another relationship, or to be back there with you, if there's somebody from the past that wants to come back, they need to be able to they need to be able to look at things from a different perspective. And that's where this comes in, this time comes in. All of this is looking at this from another perspective, seeing that what happened, pardon me to get out of the frame, seeing what happened in the past is not something that they want to move forward in. And they know that if they move forward towards you right now, they're bringing their baggage with them, right? They're bringing their broken heart with them that they haven't actually healed. They haven't healed what they need to heal. They know if it's somebody from the past, they know that you deserve better than them showing up on your doorstep with that lack mentality of like, I'm here because I feel like I'm out of place if I don't have a relationship. So why don't you and I get together? And I don't have to feel out of place anymore. I don't have to feel like I'm left out of life, that I'm lacking something, that I'm, looking in from the outside kind of thing, which I know is just going to sabotage my efforts to be with the person that I want to be with. And they see you as being the one. Okay, somebody from the past, somebody new, it's the same thing. They see you, they know of you, and they don't want to sabotage. For the first time they're going to approach you, they don't want to already have stuck their foot in their mouth and chased you off because they've got baggage. You go out on your first date with them and they're talking about, how Betsy or how Rodney used to do this, and that made you really, really made them really, really upset. And you're going, oh, geez, that's what I do. So, oh, yeah, well, thanks for the dinner. That was really, really nice. I enjoyed my time with you. You want to make it a date next week? Well, why don't you call me tomorrow? I'll have to check my schedule or my calendar. It's like, no, I don't really want to go have another date with this person because all they did was talk about their ex kind of thing. They are in the throes of being able to conjure up the energy they need, like the right frame of mind, the right attitude, opinions, and letting go of old beliefs, old baggage, old hurts, old pains, that they see that you are, if you're a female, they see you as Snow White, If you're a male, they see you as somebody who is like, the stud of a lifetime. You're somebody that they just are savoring. They're savoring to have that opportunity to get to know you and be with you. Okay, so this is the person that you are destined to meet in a romantic connection, whether they're coming from the past or somebody who will end up not right now. By the looks of it, they have no intention of contacting you at this point in time, but they are preparing themselves for that. Okay, so if with destined, you're destined to be with this romantic connection, it means that you're not going to end up getting into another relationship or before they have the chance to be ready to be with you, to open up their heart to you. Or you get into, start dating somebody else, but they come in at a time where you're not too sure about this other connection you're in, and you maybe been thinking that maybe I don't want to be with this person. It'll be right. It's perfect timing, right? Perfect timing. So don't worry about it. If you had someone else that wants to, well, you're not going to really know maybe, but if someone asks you on a date, don't think, well, is this the one that's supposed to be, destined to connect with, or is this someone else? Don't worry about it. Go for it anyways. So let's find out you know, what is this romantic connection's purpose? Okay, what's the purpose? Let's find out. Okay, Archangel Michael, what's the purpose? We have the Three of Cups. Interesting. Look at that. Three of Cups, Three of Cups. Well, that's what I saw, that. Embracing enthusiasm. Three of Cups. The King of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Okay. And the King of Cups. Wow. Okay. So talk about it, right? You have got somebody who's been down, who's been hurt, maybe chewed up and spat out. Maybe they've been doing it themselves too, right? They may not be the victim. They may be the one that actually has done it to somebody else. Maybe they did it to you if they're a person from the past. But they are looking to reunite. They are looking to reunite with you, or to, you know, meet you in a social setting that's not too threatening for them, to, you know, to protect their own secrets about, you know, how much they like you and how much they've been wanting to meet you and stuff like that. But the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, what does that tell you? That tells you that the purpose of this this relationship is for the evolution of both the 3D world and the fifth dimensional world. The balance, the coming together. Okay, that the two of you coming together, makes one. The two of you are going to be in harmony and balance. This connection is going to be all about love and prosperity. The 3D world of tangible opportunities, prosperity, abundance, being grounded, very, very grounded. This one here is being deeply in love, deeply in love, deeply in love. Affectionate, just romantic. It's about having a life together that is not only abundant in your physical environment, your life, your house, your vehicles, your money, your savings, your retirement, your vacations, your kids, you know, and their families, you know, growing up, graduating, growing up, and meeting their one that they're going to marry and have kids with, the grandchildren, you know, a real fruitful life together, a very grounded, practical life together, but you know, a kind of love that is going to be, it's like everybody wants that. Everybody wants that kind of connection. This is what you're going to be showing people how it's done. That when you come together with somebody, you're going to have so much abundance in your life, and abundance is in it with everything, not just money, but you're going to have that as well. So much of that. You're going to feel like, you know, that you have really every reason to celebrate life. Every reason to celebrate life because of the quality. It's not just quantity, but the quality of the crown, right? The quality of the kingship. That you're going to have a quality life together. Quantity because of the pentacles, and quality because of the kings, and a deep and trustworthy kind of love that you have with somebody that, you know, you can finish each other's sentences. You don't even have to look at them. They know what you're thinking. You know, that kind of stuff. You're just going to feel like there was a reason for the three of you, the two of you to come together and become one. Two becomes one. In celebration, of course, obviously, but you're going to be feeling like every moment, every day with this person is a reason to celebrate, because they did the work. They didn't come towards you to too hastily. They came to you because they saw the relationship with you as something that was worth them working on themselves, transforming themselves, freeing their heart from what was attached to something else that broke their heart, purifying their mind, having pure intentions, getting really stoked up about and enthusiastic about embracing a new relationship with you, but first making sure that they're going within and using all that they have, their energies, their faculties and everything else, trying to find that magical balance between what is and what could be with you. All right, by focusing on themselves. Number one, self-love, right? Making themselves the main player in this. That's not necessarily a good word to use, but the focus is on them right now, making them number one in their lives right now. And it's going to be very, very fruitful to the two of you when you finally come together, whether it's a past or someone that they know you, or you might know them too. Okay, so I hope that's what I see. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, a like, share, comment, and even subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate that very much. And until next time, take care of yourself. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You've chosen the card Meditation for Clarity for your reading. It is your significator card. If you did not choose through your intuition, you rather use the alphabet letters that most resonated with you. For choosing your pile, we have X, Q, I, and G. We'll put those aside. They are definitely energies that will be part of this reading. I have a very loud ringing in my right ear right now. So let's begin. So in today's reading, we are asking who is destined to be your romantic connection and what is its purpose, the connection. What is its purpose? Who and what is its purpose? So let's choose a card from these oracle decks. These are the oracle decks that I'm using today. I have the Lenormand here. I love these decks. Almost wore them out because I love using them so much. All right, we want this one and we want this one. Next, let's see which card wants to come out. This one. And now for the Wild Harmonic Oracle, which card do we want? Does it want to show up? This one? Okay. All right. And then we have the tarot deck here. First one is Elk. Okay, Elk. Stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. So this, remember, this is who is destined to be your romantic connection. This will be an aspect to who they are, or a facet. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. So when they're brought into balance, they eat and drink more consciously. So this is like a matured, personally and spiritually matured individual is what I'm getting from this. So it could either be masculine or feminine person, depending on who you are and what you are attracted to gender-wise, right? So that is really, really good. We've got somebody who has got a handle on who they are already. They've been through, I would even venture to guess, it doesn't have to be, but I could venture to guess that this is somebody who's more in their, their 50s and older, maybe 40s at the earliest. But it could be a younger person who's really become quite wise because they're an old soul. But this person knows how to use the form of turning inwards, introspection through maybe meditation, but it could be yoga, it could be anything that allows a person to be able to sit quietly and to listen to one's self, one's heart, one's thoughts, and discerning what's the wisdom that's coming through, because not all our thoughts are for us, right? Not all our thoughts are, some of our thoughts go against us. And so this person definitely has been able to master the idea of turning inward. Okay, so what do we have here? Reveal the lies. Okay, number 24. So that we're saying that our thoughts are not for us, and that's kind of like the lies that we tell ourselves. Okay, so this person has been able to go within and recognize that there are certain things that they've been telling themselves, as a younger individual or as an individual, depending on how old this person is. But they have been telling themselves something that has been keeping them, inside of a box, kind of limited their ability to be able to expand and to open up their heart and to actually reach out to a person that they feel would balance them, help balance them, and be their connection, be their destined connection, right? And so if this person from the past, they are working on themselves, it's been a while that they've been doing this, and maybe you haven't been hearing from them, but they have what they've been doing that you're not aware of possibly is that they have been working on themselves to be able to reveal the lies they've been telling themselves about this connection. If it's someone that whether you know of them or not, they know of you, and this is my intention for this reading, is that they'll either know of you or they know you. Okay, it's not just somebody that just you meet, you just run into in a coffee shop and eyes locked and whatever. It could still happen, but this person knows of you. At the very minimum, they know of you already. Okay, and Lenormand, wow, privileged lady in poverty. Wow, that's, talk about a dichotomy, right? Privilege, poverty to riches, rags to riches, right? Rags to riches, that's what that makes me think of. And then we have spirit of shadow, star crossed. That's 7. You add those up. That's interesting. I put in an order for these, they call them forced dice, where all the sides are the same number. And I'm going to be using those for these PickaCard readings, so that I'll be using dice that you can choose from, like the alphabet letters. I'll be using dice as well, so you'll be able to relate to a number. And all the dice, every dice has the same number on it, so that would be very helpful. But in any case, let's look this up. All right, so we're going to go into the spirit section. Here's Spirit of Shadows. Okay, star-crossed. As the spirit of creativity falls into denial, it creates shadow synchronicity. Negative reinforcement is the name of this game. Being a self-fulfilling prophet is a feeling of power, and using the momentum of loss to do so is both addictive and self-perpetuating. A lesson in failure is one thing, but a perspective of impossibility is the easy yet incredibly difficult way out. Each time I fail, I am inclined to speak out and say, "See, I told you I was not valid." This speaking out against themselves while seeking self-defeating is a feeling of certainty that you long for in this world so uncertain. This makes it attractive to create new failure in order to feel even more certain. How can I improve my attitude, perspective in order to change my situation? So yeah, this person here that is destined to be your romantic connection has been looking at all of this. During this time that you have been in no contact, if it's a past person, or during this time that they have not actually sought out and contacted you as of yet. but they are definitely have gone within. So let's say you're middle-aged, a little bit older person watching this reading, collective, right? This person is also in that age category. Of course, like I said, it could be like the outside of the box person, young person, the outlier, as we say, who is young and wise. But for most of you, that could be for one or two of you, but for most of you, it's going to be somebody who is, late 40s, 50s and up, that has done a lot of work because they've lived a lot of life and they have endured a lot of difficulties and challenges, relationship wise and other ways wise, that has helped them develop and grow into the individual that has led them from being like a poverty shadow star-crossed thinking individual, someone who has had negative thoughts about themselves that they may or may not ever have revealed to anyone else in moments of honesty, right, and clarity. But they have done that now. They've gone in, they've used some form of sitting, getting centered and getting balanced in their energies, of the heart and the mind being balanced during this time, that they have been able to see that the spirit that comes and speaks to us during these times reveal the lies that we tell in ourselves. We have been shown, that's been revealed to us what they have been. This person should say, and you possibly as well, right? So you have been shown that they have been shown that they have been in poverty mindset, even if they are rich, like wealthy and well-to-do. They have a poverty mindset because they have been looking to the outside of themselves for like most of their years on this planet in their life, have been looking to the outside for solutions, for abundance and prosperity. They have been working very, very hard for it, and they have possibly managed to, because they've gone from poverty to, rags to riches, right? That they are definitely somebody who is sitting in a lot of abundance right now. Abundance and abundance can be different for everybody. Okay, most of us think abundance is like money, prosperity, but abundance is everything. It's like wealth. Wealth is everything. You can have wealth and health. You can have wealth in a career role or position. You could be like the CEO of a corporate company that you worked your way up for, but it's not your company, but you're in that kind of powerful position. Of course, you can have wealth in, investments and, stocks and real estate and all that sort of stuff. Can be wealthy in that, but not really have a prosperous bank account kind of thing. That you're basically, if you're into real estate, well, your investments, you're maybe putting a lot of your money, most of your money that you have as I keep saying you, but I mean they could be putting a lot of their disposable income into an investment, not really leaving a lot for themselves from one pay period to the next, just enough so that they're not overly abundant in money from one paycheck to the next, where they're going to go out and splurge and buy an expensive this and expensive that kind of thing. But they're socking their money away, so they have the wealth, it's there, but it's not in their daily life. As a result, like let's say they're investing in real estate. Whatever real estate they have, the income that they draw from that, it goes back into fixing things for their tenants, whoever's renting these properties from them. So there's not a lot that comes out of that can be considered disposable income. It's not living per se from hand to mouth or week to week or paycheck to paycheck. It's just the way they have been doing it, sort of like building for the future, or just trying to have the type of life where they are in charge and in ownership of something that they can call their own, but it's not necessarily something that is a great return as profit kind of thing until later years. Just kind of like when you put investment in stocks and bonds, you kind of expect that it's going to be, for the most part, you're going to expect to have income growth, but it's over a long period of time. You know, into retirement is where you want to see the most growth, is that by the time you retire, you've got, you know, a really good handle on the income that you're going to gain when you're not able to work anymore, don't want to work. So this is the type of individual we're looking at here. They're a damn good father or mother or brother or sister figure. They're somebody you can rely on. They're sturdy and they're strong. They persevere, and they are very, very, very much into reality. You know, this is it. This is what we've got here. And this is, you know, like this is our life right here, right now. Though in meditation, they see the other side to it, because there's the two sides. There's the 3D side and the fifth D dimension side, where although this is very much tangible, the earthly realm is very much tangible, they have gained the inspiration and the wisdom that there is another whole dimension in and around us, that if we get ourselves into a place of balance, when we get our mind and heart balanced, we don't have those, you know, really high and really low emotional reactions to things anymore. That's when we become master manifestors in this world, because that's why we're here in the first place. We're here to manifest. We're here to use the energies, all the spiritual energy that we have access to because of who we are, right? We're spirit, we're soul, we're God. We have the strength, the power, and the ability to be able to manifest anything that we desire, you know, as long as it's for the common good, right? And good for us and good for everyone as a result. So, because that's what love is. Love is love is not true. Love is not discerning, in the sense that, you know, this I will love and that I will not love. Love just loves. Simple as that. So we have that kind of power. And when we get our mind on the same page with our heart, we become not only emotionally balanced, but we as a result, become master manifestors. And this is what this individual has been working on. They have been seeing the truth of how they have been telling themselves that this is it, and this is all there is to it, and it's like my way or the highway, or it's you know, it's all about I've got to do what I want to do, and to heck with how it affects anyone else. That is all gone by the wayside for this individual. They have risen themselves into a privileged place of being amongst God, kind of thing, if you want to say that, amongst the divine. Yeah, they are no longer poverty, lack-minded thinking. They are thinking that there is just so much truth and so much beauty and so much curiosity and creativity only at our asking. And so they are manifesting a connection, a destined connection with you. All right, so let's see what the tarot has to say about this story here. This looks lovely, guys. Excuse me. All right, we have the devil. Yeah, well, toxic energy is what they were once in. The Emperor, they were the type of individual, it was like very much like the my way or the highway, very much in control. The Emperor is a type of energy that wants to be in control. And if you ever think back to the ancient days, the Roman days, the ancient days, whatever, how the emperor was. It's like they had the last word. They had always had the last word whenever implementing something. Yeah. So, you know, that kind of energy. But the good thing about that is that they are the type of person that you know you can rely on. Their individual is going to come through for you. And they are very much, well, this individual here is very much tempering this energy of being toxic and releasing it, healing and releasing it through their work that they're doing on themselves, and coming into the energy of the emperor in a more softer approach, in the sense that they are taking charge and taking control, but it's going to be for the right reasons. It is for the right reasons. We have the Knight of Swords, and yeah, the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving energy in the deck. And this one here, look how she's riding the feather, and she's got her sword way up there, which is like one of those old style feather, you know, ink, where they put it in the little bottle of ink and the stylus or whatever. So she's got that raised because she's coming in, she's got a message, or, you know, he or she, whoever it is, has got a message that they are quickly coming forward to express. Could be expressing their feelings for you. This person from the past, they may be wanting to come in and set the record straight with you, and may have never ever said to you how they really felt, been denying that possibly within themselves and towards you, you know, lying to themselves, right, about their feelings for you. Okay, they've been sitting in a lot of their own shadow during many of the years of their life up until now. They really are changing. They're taking on a transformation. We have the King of Wands. So there you go. There's the King of Wands. The King of Wands energy is someone who, you know, is now not so much of the my way or the highway. I'm the conquering emperor on my throne. You know, I'll have the last word. This is going to be somebody who is charming. You know, not that emperor can't be, because they're all four kings in one, but this one is solely focusing on when they're communicating with you to be charming, charming, and, well, of course, very, very sexy and attractive. They are towards you as well. And so they're very attracted towards you, whether this is a person you've been with in the past or someone new that knows of you, or you know. This is somebody who is coming forward that you're going to find appealing. Just put it that way. Appealing and charming, sincere, and just somebody who is got a lot of charisma and confidence. And they just, in their walk and their talk, you're just going to feel like you're going to be impressed with this person, as they are with you. Then we have the Page of Wands. Now that's curiosity right there. That's like good news. That's someone revealing. It's a page. It's a new page they're turning, and so forth and so on. Then we have the Page of Cups. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. 2 pages here. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. That's crazy. Page of Pentacles. Let's keep going. We got the Sun. Death and rebirth, right? Yeah. 2 of Pentacles. Balancing. And the Hermit, seeking. All right, this person, this individual is definitely seeking the next. You know, what's next kind of thing with the Hermit energy. This is Hermit energy, right? Going inward, seeking the truth, finding out how they've been lying to themselves about their feelings towards you, or anything and anything else, that it's been toxic for them. They've had to change their ways of coming across in their life, because the reason why the Emperor can be seen as ego, because ego is all fear. It's like someone walking around with a puffed up chest, you know, look at me, kind of energy. That I would say that this is what this Emperor energy is representing, because we have the Devil right beside it. They have been communicating to you and others, anyone in their life, that they're wearing a mask. They're playing a role of like, I'm extremely confident, I'm extremely powerful, and I'm all this, and I'm in charge of my life. I take control, and I have everything under control. I'm just like the person that you dream about. You know, I'm all this. That kind of communication, whether it's verbal or nonverbal, it's that kind of thinking that their poop don't stink, right? So they learning how to temper that through their hermit. You know, they're seeking a different way because something has happened in their life that has caused them to actually put an end to something. They've become enlightened about a situation. All right, and it could be that whoever they were with before was behaving very, very childishly. We have pages, right? 3 right after another. I've never had that happen. But they've been behaving very, very childish, and interesting how it's like in conjunction with this particular card of the privileged lady. So it's perhaps they've been with somebody that has made them be in that poverty mindset, in the sense that either physically poverty, like financially, this lady here might like to spend a lot of money that maybe she doesn't work and he worked, and they were always, the bank account wasn't where it should be considering the income, right? Because she's spending a lot of money, leaving him feeling impoverished in some way, scared of the future without having the numbers show up in the bank account as expected. He's maybe looking to the future or the retirement saying, maybe I'm not going to be able to retire as soon as I thought I was going to be able to, being with this person here. Okay, but she or he, depending on who this person is to you, gender-wise, has been acting very childish in the sense of their personality could be childish, underdeveloped emotional balance, where it's all about them and they're always a victim, or they are feeling like they're being held down, limited, woe is me kind of mentality, that they go to their husband or wife and say, I'm so bored, I've been so bored for such a long time. I think that a nice spa day or a new set of golf clubs would really, really help. I think I'm going to go out and get that. That kind of thing. Kind of talking and behaving, just being impulsive and irresponsible. But these Page of Wands also stand for new pages in these areas that your person is turning, okay, from leaving this poverty mindset and turning it, moving into a privileged, like a more responsible, more mature state of being, that they are feeling so much more enlightened and excited, motivated, inspired, with a whole lot of love, and possibly even, if it's somebody from the past, possibly even somebody's going to come towards you with an apology for behaving like this towards you in the past. Page of Pentacles would be the offer. The offer, an opportunity that they may be wanting to take you away, to go to a sunny place, like meet up with you, either pick you up on the way there or to agree to meet in like Bora Bora or something like that, some sunny destination where the two of you can have some like alone time together, where there's no outside influences, no other people, friends and family and stuff like that, work even. And this is the transformation, because they're making a transformation from their old life to rebirthing a new life of being balanced with you and their inner self, being balanced with you and being balanced with their inner self, seeking the truth always. But this one here is showing us, this energy right here is showing us that it's the individual seeking to have that balance between their heart and their mind, you know, heart and head balance, where they're not so reactive anymore, from either high extremes of giddiness, you know, happiness, whatever, to then plunging into feeling despair or depression, you know, mad, anger. They want to be more balanced, because with this, like, look, this is that whole thing of like balancing, right? You got on one end of the spectrum, you have lack, you have poverty. On the other, you have, like, you know, great abundance, you know, greatness, right? And living with this individual who has been behaving irresponsibly, possibly financially, but maybe even in other ways that we don't know of, and that's not the purview of this particular reading. But it's like it's been a roller coaster ride for them, up and down, up and down. No, what is it? Let's see. Down, up. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, but through all of this, the amazing thing is, collective, through all of this, they have you know, stepped into their elk energy. You know, the book says a damn good husband or wife, spouse, damn good father, mother, you know, damn good. It's all because of this right here. Okay, it is as a result. This is a result. Okay, this energy right here is a result of this here. Okay, if you can understand, it's because of the life experiences that have been toxic. Okay, because of what they were attracting into their life. Okay, when you're in this kind of energy, guys, when you're in this kind of energy with the devil behind you, you're going to attract somebody who is like this. That makes sense to you? Because that is where your heart is at. That's what your beliefs are. Your heart is all about what you believe in. And what is your truth? What's your truth? What you believe in. So whenever you are sitting in any kind of, you know, lies about who you really are, whenever we're sitting in lies about who we really are, we become toxic. We become toxic, and we end up attracting people to us, people, places, and things to us that cause us a lot of grief that is actually becomes the life lessons. The lessons that are meant, the person, the situation that we are experiencing, situations with people, the relationships and stuff like that, they are actually those catalysts for us to say, what is going on? What is going on? There's got to be a better way than this, than being, you know, in this up and down roller coaster riding way just to be with somebody. There's got to be a better way. Well, the only way to be a better way is to remove the toxicity from their own agendas, you know, their own beliefs, attitudes, and opinions about how things should be according to them, right? To become the softer, more enigmatic and attractive individual who's got true confidence, pure confidence, not a bolstered up false sense of confidence because of their stature in life, because of their way they think, attitudes and opinions. Okay, so this is a lovely story from rags to riches. This person is gone, and just think how rich you're going to be with them in your life as your destined connection. So what's the purpose of this destined connection? Let's find out. What's the purpose? There's the first card, just fell on the floor. Okay, hang on. I want that one. Oh, okay. Here we go. 10 of Wands. Yeah, okay. And then the 2 of Cups. And this one here, the 6 of Pentacles. This is the purpose. The purpose is going from the heavy burdens and challenges of life, learning that the 10 of Wands is on your back for a reason. those 10 wands are on your back for a reason. There, I'll show it to you. But it's a bouquet of flowers. I mean, seriously, it's not that heavy, a bouquet of flowers. Okay, but she continues picking more. But this is the end. Like there is no more after this bouquet of flowers falls down, and that they've released it. You've released it through your reconnection or connection with this destined person, romantic person in your life. The two of you are going to, like, look, these two are like one right here, right? These two are like, they're twins. They're it could even be a twin flame connection if you're into that. But these two, because of the Two of Cups, because all the affection and love between the two of you that has grown and it continues to grow, you become the one person, even though you have two heads. You know, you start thinking, believing, behaving, thinking, attitude, opinions. That's not like that, like as though you're both on the same page, and you really are on the same page, quite literally. And you're on the Page of Cups most specifically, but also the Page of Pentacles here. So you're on the same page. You're going to start a new chapter in life, turning the page, because the Six of Pentacles here is all about generosity. It's all about fairness and balance. It's giving to each other, right? It's giving to each other fairly and responsibly. The two of you are in that age group, for the majority of you all listening to this, are in the age group where you have grown into yourself. So you've come to know who you really are through your life experiences, the hard knocks and all that sort of stuff, the lessons that you have had to endure in order to get yourself out of your shadow energy. Shadow energy is just like negative, toxic behavior. To be able to rise up and move forward in a way that says, I've got my together, and now I'm just looking for somebody who matches that energy, and that person is on your path. Okay, as far as how soon, let's see if we can get a message about as far as how soon. Let's see. Now, just don't take this seriously. It's just for fun, but it could come out for something, for someone, some of you, as being true for you. You'll find out. How soon, Archangel Michael, can we look forward to this connection, right? This destined connection. King of Cups. All right, the King of Cups is like in the Nine of Wands. Okay, the King of Cups, Nine of Wands, what that tells me is that it's going to be a little while yet. And it may just be another month or so, okay? Because they are still, they're getting themselves prepared to reveal their true feelings for you, which they have not. So the person that you've met before from the past, they've been working on becoming the person who is not so wounded anymore, like we've said before. Not so wounded as a wounded warrior, but in order to like heal and to be able to really truly reveal their feelings towards you, like a King of Cups doesn't necessarily tell you how they feel towards you. They'll show you, but not tell you. Well, they can't show you unless they're in your life first, right? So it'll work out to be that once they show up, that they'll be able to reveal that to you, because they're getting themselves prepared to reveal their heart to you. That destined desire that they have for you that's the ninth wand of all the battles they have endured and won or lost, probably lost, right? They still have enough in them to move forward with that one last wand right there. Okay, so I would say they're still working on them. They're still working on them. But they're going to, when they're ready, they're going to charge forward and they're going to reveal their true selves to you, and you're going to really, really like it a lot. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please consider giving me a like, a share, a comment, and even subscribe if you haven't already. I've enjoyed doing this reading. Take care of yourself. Till next time.